Hi, welcome back to a Minecraft map called Secret Rooms 2. Played the first version of this map not too long ago here on the channel, and the concept is exactly the same. We're going to be looking for 25 secret rooms and seeing if we can find them all. Okay, looks like level 1 is opening up here, and this is really ominous. Look at this. This is like a whole like portal. Giving me Minecraft movie vibes, even though this map was made years before the movie. But alright, let's get into it. Level 1, Desolate. Desolate. I used to rule the world. Fallen Kingdom. Wait a second. Oh, this is like the first level of the... Oh, this is like one of the levels of the past map, the first one we played, except now it's like destroyed and empty. This literally is Fallen Kingdom, though. This gives me... Oh my, it is Fallen Kingdom, dude, the king! Oh, this poor guy. This is actually sick, though. This is an awesome map. This looks like a room up here. Oh, there's a vine here. I was gonna say I could probably get up to this parkour. I just tried making a jump that is physically impossible no matter how you do it. Yes, dude. This better be... Yes, there we go. A nether star room found. There's our nether star. Nice. Take the cobwebs as well. I like to take these because like there's a pressure plate puzzle that like involves using items to put on pressure plates to get a redstone signal. I like to have some items that I can lose. Obviously, I can't lose a nether star. This nether star also gives me some light, which I might as well take considering we are playing in a map that is quite dark in the moment. Right? Like the lighting on this painting is not solid. It's making me question that painting trick on the first level. This is definitely a room. Please be it. Oh yes. Golden apple room found. Where is the golden apple? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's 2 items already down. Let's look at the king's armor. Look at this, dude. This is like, why is it gold at the bottom? What the? That's why it was gold. It's a hidden thing. Oh, I bet there's a thing. Oh, this is definitely a thing. Wait, when this opens, I can drop down. Oh, yes. Totem room found. Hello. Totem. There we go. There's 3 items already. We do have a tip book, but I'm going to try to avoid using that if possible. You were a heir to a throne of nothing. I'm still going to sit on this thing. Come on now. I used to rule the world. If you know, you know. If you haven't seen the video, I mean, come on. Okay, this thing just looks suspicious. Oh, could I do this? But I mean, I can't really go anywhere with that. I mean, I did the shulker parkour, but like once I get onto this shulker, not really anywhere I can go. I could get up there, but unless there's like a hidden... Oh, there could be a button back here. Not there. There is. What did that open? This was not like this. Hello. Emerald room. Let's go. It all ends here, according to this lectern. That's ominous. Press random buttons. I don't know. I feel like I'm looking for nothing. This lights up. I could actually do the door trick. Nice. This actually... What did I say about this painting, dude? Further onto it, there's the diamond and the skull. Yes, it's gonna take it away from me, but it was cool while it lasted. All right, let's move on to the next level. And we have another very ominous door opening. This one looks more spruce themed and not like castle themed, so it looks like it's gonna be a little bit more homey. We once again have not used any hints, and I like to keep it that way. This place is huge. Not that big, actually. I think the last level was bigger. Okay, this looks very ominous already. No block tune? Oh my gosh, 5 seconds in and we already found something. I mean, come on, you put a painting somewhere, I'm going to find that painting. There's our golden apple. I'm telling you, put a painting somewhere, I'm going to look for the painting. Now, there's a ton of trapdoors here as well. I will be pressing every single one. Oh, I know this. Aha. I see it. There we go. Double trap doors. We got ourselves the nether star. I look around more in those hidden rooms, but normally there's only 1 item per hidden room that we find. There's not like a hidden room inside a hidden room. Painting trick. I doubt this highly, but you never know. You got to check a painting. This snow is a bit off. Maybe there's scaffolding on top of the snow layer. I mean, I don't want to crouch around in all of these. This fireplace also seems suspicious. I can crouch inside of here and take some damage, but I found it. There we go. This room is feeling easier than the first. I'm not going to lie. So there's some wood in here as well and some sticks. Makes me think we have to craft something. This looks suspicious as well. This is a random brown terracotta piece. Now, the other thing I could be wary of is this spruce cabin could have hidden barrels all in the walls. Okay, there's something right here. There it is. I was going to say I'm shifting around on the snow just in case of scaffolding. And there was that one section I could not move in. And they're going to make me do all this chest searching. That one section, though, it was so suspicious. I could not move for the life of me. That's because they were scaffolding. Probably should have checked the chest dead center. But there we go. There's the emerald. One of the first rooms that doesn't involve redstone. All right, so now we got 1 room left. And I guess I was lying when I said they're all not redstone related. So maybe this isn't redstone related. This just feels off. Why is there a jukebox here? This brown terracotta, dude. Like, there's so much stuff. Unless I have to, like... Was that it? My paper just... Bro, come on now. Come on now. I'm a genius. Dude, I was gonna say, my paper just kept disappearing. There is our last item. All 5 completed. Looks like a prismarine themed level, but we got some birch going on, so I don't really know what that means. Level 3, Atlantia. Okay, that sounds interesting. I'm excited for that. I've yet to use a hint through the first couple levels, but obviously they're getting harder as we continue here. So, and this one seems massive. So, all right, let's go down this first wing first. I kind of like this because there is like 5 sections. We have this main hall and then the 4 offshoot wings, which makes me think there's going to be a hidden item in each area. So let's go down here first. Probably something to do with eggs. Can I break eggs? No, I can't. Like, do eggs give redstone signals? Like, maybe. I don't know. I've done a good amount of searching in the old egg room here, and the only thing that I found that's suspicious is the fact that this sea lantern doesn't line up. Like, there's block here. There's a way we could get into this water stream, or maybe is that a hopper? It might be a hopper up here. If that's a hopper, we could throw something in there. I don't want to do the tip book, but it would float up into the hopper, and maybe that would activate some sort of redstone, but I have no items to throw in there. So I think we got to search some of the other rooms, see if we can get an item. But mark my words, that's going to be something, and I hope I don't forget about it. All right, so we have this room. It's got like a trident on display. We have a villager over here. This is Richards. He re-racks his weights. You should be like him. We have Rick McMuffins. This is Rick. He doesn't re-rack his weights. Don't be like him. I agree. All right, here's some energy drinks and some sweat towels. I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of gross, but we might be enchanting something here. All right, maybe we have to break these. Okay, I was gonna say break the eggs to get into that room there, because there might be something behind the hidden painting that the eggs are blocking. But on the contrary, it just opened up a room to give us the emerald. So eggs do give redstone signals, which is helpful to know in the egg room. There could be something else hidden in there. I believe that's probably everything in this room. Whoa, hey now, plot twist, plot twist. Throw an energy drink. I was gonna say that's everything in this room, and then I was just checking a hidden painting, and it turns out there is a wall that you can climb up there, so that's pretty cool. All right, there's the diamond as well. We're cruising through this. All right, let's go back to that egg room, or the tunnel to the egg room, and there might be a way to throw something in here. Like if we throw something into this water stream, we just go like this. Yeah, it's gonna float up, and if that is a hopper, it's gonna do something. If it's not, well, we lost an energy drink, big deal. Mark my words, it's gonna work. It's in the hopper. What did it open? It opened this. Ha ha ha! I knew it. It looks like we have some Luck of the Sea books, lore books, Depth Strider. I have no idea. Okay, well, that's 2 corridors done, and we've already found 3 things. Let's continue on to the other corridors. Except this one looks like, oh, there's water here. I thought this was a floor, and there was glass on it, and it was not. That's kind of funny. We have chorus fruit in here. Unless we have to parkour the chorus fruit, I don't think there's going to be much in here. First glance here, I'm not seeing anything that's too suspicious. I'm going to leave the chorus fruit room behind here, because it looks kind of normal, to be honest with you. Now, this one scares me. A ton of chests. Any of these could be item filters, plus we have even more stuff going on. Some farms. That is all kind of scary. A whole ton of food here. Like any of this could be like item filters for anything, and that really does scare me. Let's check all these chests. There could be a book that tells us what the lever combination is, because I feel like trying to guess a lever combination is kind of an insane thing to do on a map like this. Also, I don't know whose storage center this is, but this is probably the worst storage I've ever seen in my life. Why would you ever want to climb scaffolding to get to your higher chests? Let's just put them all down for now. Oh, that just activated the water and gave us a crap ton of potatoes. Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. It sounds like it's closer, but it's the piston way down there. Wait, I'm not losing my mind. There is a hidden area up here, and when I close this, that closes. That's not that piston, it's this one here. But how do I get up there? Is there like a bubble column I'm supposed to get up? All right, I feel like the fact that I'm onto something means I have the right to use a hint here. So let's hint for, it's either the golden apple or the nether star. Let's try golden apple here. Riptide enchants. All right, well, that's not one that's relevant here. Oh, wait, no, it is relevant. I was gonna say, I thought that wasn't relevant. Maybe I need a trident to enchant with Riptide? That's why we've got ourselves the energy drink. I need a trident. There we go. Somewhere in this map, we need a Riptide book. Unless I didn't search enough in one of the hidden rooms, and there's a Riptide book somewhere. But we get ourselves a Riptide book, we get ourselves the next. Problem is, no idea where a Riptide book is. And more importantly, I have no idea where this last nether star would be. I obviously have the hint for the golden apple, but I have no idea where this other one would be. I've been searching for so long. There's a freaking Riptide book in here inside the storage room. Oh my god, dude. So I know where to enchant this. Obviously, we need to give ourselves some XP. I don't know how much XP we need. Let's give ourselves a couple levels. Use this here. Any of the tridents will do. Somehow gave ourselves exactly 6 levels is what we need. And finally get ourselves to this golden apple, which is right up here. My god, I can't believe how the hardest part of that was just finding ourselves a Riptide book. All right, that means we're missing one thing here, and I have a weird feeling it's in the chorus fruit room. I immediately dismissed this room as not having anything, but it's just there's so much going on here that I feel like there's something. And I was right. There's a chorus fruit here. There's plenty of chorus fruit. Okay, I have a feeling it's something to do with the chorus fruit trick, and I can only get one. Okay, it leaves. I have a feeling we have to chorus fruit into this like weird structure thing. This thing. Like if I go here. Taha! I knew it. All right, there we go. And there's our nether star. First chest as well. All right, that is the level complete. We only used one tip, and that was kind of already something we knew. I just wasn't sure about. All right, here we go. Looks like we have an ice and nether theme going on here. This one's interesting. And actually, I think I know what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a barn or like a farm. Let's get into this. This one should be a little bit more fun. Country road, take me home. Country road. Dude, a lot of music going on in this map. Okay, this one's scary. This is huge, dude. I assume the forest is kind of off limits, but everything else around here, it seems to be fair game, and it is terrifying. Whole ton of crops here. I have a feeling if we break one of these crops, there's an observer next to it, whether it changes the block state, which, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that, because literally all these could be broken. Okay, well, that's something to keep in mind. We might have to break, like, every single plant around here. Detecting. Hello, farmer. Can I give you stuff? No, I can't. Oh, I have a feeling our inventory is going to fill up with seeds and potatoes really freaking quick. That don't look right. That look like a sticky piston. If I go in here, does that help? That didn't work. Why is there green concrete powder here? I see a very obvious composter with a piston below, but I don't know how to activate it or get into the room. I'm very confused. All right, well, I know there's obviously something here. I will probably tip this in the future, but obviously if I go to the tip book now, I don't know what the tip will be for. I don't want to use the tips for the other items. So let's find some of the other items so we can narrow that down and then maybe use it later on. A fishing rod here that I think I should be able to pick up. Can I not pick this up? Oh, I can. There we go. We're in the barn now. Another villager. A couple other barrels, not really helpful. Charles' shovel. Charles' beloved shovel. All right, this seems to be a recurring item in the map. Some bells. Oh man, don't tell me it's an item lock. There's a red block there. That's very suspicious. Whenever there's red block, like out of place blocks, like there's obviously this one, there's that green concrete next to the grass. It makes me suspicious. Like my radar goes off, but I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with a block like that. This map is huge, low key. I go back here and there's even more stuff. Beyblade the horse. Can I ride this? Oh, it could be a horse thing. Could be something about riding a horse somewhere and clipping in somewhere. It's now highlighting areas I can hoe. And this thing's unbreakable, which makes me think I have to literally path every block until I find, well, it's going to be something against edge where this block here maybe is missing and there's a button there. So we should just do edge blocks until we find what we're looking for. Oh my god, this could take forever. I'm going to destroy this map's aesthetic with trying to find what this shovel is used for. There we go. See? I told you it was this green concrete powder. Nope. See, there goes the composter. What did I say? What did I say? I said it was going to happen. I knew that composter was suspicious. I just didn't know how to activate it. And it was the shovel on a random piece of, they put the green concrete powder. Otherwise, I feel like that was impossible. It makes me think there's something to do with that red concrete in the barn. Because, like, why would it be there? The problem is, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that once we get it. Yeah, so this red concrete, like, what are we doing with this? So many questions, so little answers. And we only have one item in this massive map. Either one of these is an item combination lock, like there's comparator output. Like, I go behind this barn, right? And you want to see, oh, where? But there's, like, hay blocks back here. You know, this is exactly where the map is. Why would there be hay blocks directly behind the maps unless there was some sort of redstone input? So I'm thinking they're taking comparator output based on the direction of this map. All right, so we just gotta fling around with it until we find some. What did I say? You're kidding me. Okay, wait. Dude, oh my god, dude, I knew it. Shiny golden apple, there we go. Normally the two hardest ones right there, the totem and the apple. All right, let's get out of here. That was a devious one. Dude, I just only figured that out because there's hay blocks directly behind the barn on this side. I'm at that point where I'm just pressing buttons. Like, dude, there's no way the map creator did put something with the buttons. Wait a second. Pause that thought. Pause that thought. Show subtitles. Give me a second. Am I hearing that? I'm hearing a cow. Is there a cow in here? Hello? Fence gate. Cow moose. Okay, subtitles are giving this away. Where was that fence gate? Was it this one? Where did it open? Oh, cow. Oh my god, there was a cow in here. Would that have only worked if I had the wheat out? Dude, I think only because I was holding the wheat in my hand that worked. If I didn't have the wheat in my hand, I don't think that would have worked. Dude, that would have spent another couple years. Yeah, so if I didn't have the wheat out, this would not have worked. Oh my god, the fact I just randomly decided to hold wheat out in my inventory. Let's click for the diamond tip. You can also stand in the composter. You can also close your trapdoor to squish yourself inside. Stand in the composter, squish yourself, fill it up. Dude, the fact the hint is this long means it's too difficult to find a composter with a trapdoor on top. Okay, we found it. Fill it up, and then once the pistons pull you across, either fill it again or empty it out to get out. Well, we're inside of it. Then empty it out. And then we can come through. The fact that, dude, how are you supposed to figure that out? Oh my god. Okay, there is the diamond. We are missing one thing left, and it's the emerald. No idea where on earth that is. We're missing the emerald. I hate to do a hint, dude, but I'm so stuck. Fishing rods grab entities even through block edges. Look for an out-of-place block inside. Dude, I swear to god, if it's just the red concrete with a fishing rod. Didn't I put a fishing rod on this earlier? What the? Dude! Oh my, how are you supposed to figure that? Is this weed? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore this. There's the emerald. That's an insane last one. You're supposed to know randomly to just fishing rod a corner of a block, then pull a hidden minecart. I'm all about the hidden rooms, dude, but that's physically impossible to find out without a hint. Level 5, the library. Something tells me this map is going to be absolutely huge at this level. Woohoo! Okay, pretty big. All right, let's get to looking. Okay, every item like this, like a enchanting table, because like why is it here unless it has some sort of relevance? Arrows. Like for example, we might bow and arrow a corner of a block. Upside down, page 3. I just did a wraparound Neo jump. That was pretty cold. We've gotten up here, but I don't think it really does anything for us. Another Neo jump? Okay, that one was bad. Could be a redstone puzzle with the maps. Last time I thought it was a comparator output, and then the way the maps rotated would be the puzzle answer, but it was just ending up being something behind the maps. Okay, at least we can't go up to the second floor. It appears that it's blocked off, so it's just this bottom floor, which is still a big area, but it's not as big as I thought. This area seems mad suspicious. I have a feeling we have to throw something behind these paintings. I can't read this at all. What does this say? Believe, page 62. Believe. It's spelled like a B. The The B, oh, so page 62 on this. Good thing for my auto clicker. It's a whole script of the B movie. All right, so those books are definitely a combination of something. We have quick charge and multi-shot. Sounds like a crossbow thing. Here, we're going to make a crossbow in this map and then fire it somewhere. Guidance is page 7. So this is probably page 7. I wouldn't believe, is this about Captain Sparkles? I wonder if Captain Sparkles played this map. I'm assuming he did. So where was that other book? It was something about entry is page 8. So the cyan book is page 8. The cyan book is page 8. And the gray one is page 3 and it says upside down. Page 3. Okay, so this tree in the library is giving me mad suspicious vibes. There's obviously a chest in here, which is giving us more crafting table supplies. Grab 2 wither roses there. Don't know if that's going to help us at all, but they're there if we need them. All man, page 9. That's the creeper all man one. All right, so that's the one we're missing. Time to do some more searching. My god, dude, this library is big. Apparently I haven't searched all of it, so let's get to page 9 on this one. Page 9? No? Didn't do anything? It did do something. All right, perfect. Some more books in here, some more lecterns. Might as well take the books and even the cobwebs. All right, perfect. There is the first one down. That was probably the easiest one, the first one that was all written there. Let's do something with this crossbow stuff. I know we have to craft a crossbow. I also have to find an anvil to, of course, enchant it with some sort of multi-shot and quick charge to obviously then fire those arrows somewhere in this map. We can make a tripwire hook, which I know we need for a crossbow. And there's a crossbow. I know for a certain fact we're supposed to craft this. Okay, I found an anvil. Let's put ourselves some bottles of enchanting on ourselves. And I'm assuming we bought both quick charge and multi-shot, so might as well combine those books and put it on the bow and call it a subscribe as well, since we have the XP to do so. I just realized I typed subscribey. You know, do the same thing. Subscribe to the channel. All right, now the problem lies where the heck we're supposed to fire this thing. That is devious. All right, guys, found another one. This is definitely a barrel. There's at least something in here. And it also causes block updates that unlocks this piston door. That is an insane piston door, by the way. But my god, wow. Back of a block there, and it's hidden behind scaffolding as well. There's our diamond. That is another one down. Crazy opening and closing. All right, cool. There is another one down. Might as well leave it open so we know it's there. Dude, this map is huge, man. There's so much going on. We have a cornflower we could take as well. What we're supposed to do with this, we could craft blue dye. We could craft black dye. The fact that this is also carpet scares me. Like, this is not carpet. There's something to be done. That's it. Oh, I get it. We have to fire these at the same time. Okay, maybe from further back. Maybe I thought we'd have to hit these buttons at the same time. Okay, I think I got it, guys. I'm looking up now. We just shoot these buttons. Oh, we almost got that first try. If I was actually straight, I had it. There's all 3. What'd that do? What did... Yes! Okay, there we go. I looked at that door, just didn't look up. But there we go. There's another one. Wait, we have to go in here. Oh, the nether source is in there. That's sick. Okay. All right, it's been a while since I got the last one, dude. Probably about 20 minutes of looking. I'm so stuck. We're going to hint this. And let's do it for maybe the apple. Flowers going to be taking place in flower pots. Simple knowledge. But did you know this causes a block update? I don't know if, like... Dude, how are you supposed to know to do that? You're just supposed to put some random thing in there, and I feel like that's impossible without the tip. But there we go. Preston. No, that's kind of depressing. Oh, here we go. There's the golden apple. And since I'm still stuck, dude, I think I'm gonna have to use the last one for the totem. Oh, it is the map puzzle. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't have hinted this. I feel like the hint just told me map. I would have figured this out, but there's probably a hidden... Oh, here. Oh, dude, come on. That's such an easy trick. I wish it told me map, dude. I would have just looked at that map a little bit longer. I would have found this easily. Yeah, that hint I feel like I didn't need. But there we go, level complete. We just found 25 hidden rooms and only used 5 tips. I feel like that's pretty good. If you guys like this video, leave it a like. And if you liked it, make sure to subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more.